Hello everyone, I am Sword Caliber 687, and today I am gonna talk about my new logo. I know you guys are wondering, why did I replace my old Sword logo with this awesome new Z-Sword logo? I wanted to make a new logo, all because I felt my old logo is feeling outdated. Originally, I was trying to make a sword for GT Trunks. Because I liked it, I made his sword my new logo. I was trying to make a video on this, but I was busy doing Dragon Ball and Spider-Man. The reason why I made this Z-Sword in the first place, it is because I didn't like the original Z-Sword from Dragon Ball Z. Everybody knows about the Z-Sword in Dragon Ball Z, all because it is the worst sword ever in the whole entire series, all because it didn't do anything. With the legend, the Supreme Kai said that the Z-Sword is supposed to cut through anything, no exceptions. I was so disappointed in the Z-Sword from Dragon Ball Z, all because the sword broke like a twig. The whole point of the Z-Sword, it is breaking the sword so Elder Supreme Kai would come out. The Elder Supreme Kai was more useful than the Z-Sword, all because he can just unlock anybody's full potential. I had an idea to make my own Z-Sword. I was drawing multiple swords and trying to come up with different ideas on what the Z-Sword would look like. For the colors of the Z-Sword, I based it on the Z emblem and Trunks' blue hair. And now, let's talk about my own lore with the Z-Sword. I have saved the best for last. I have came up with a lore with my Z-Sword. The history with the backstory of my Z-Sword is, one's the real one, while the other one's a fake one. The fake Z-Sword for my idea was the one that Elder Supreme Kai was sealed away from. I'm trying to base this on from the original Dragon Ball Z, when Elder Supreme Kai was sealed away from the evil wizard. Yeah, the evil wizard, of course, just put the fake Z-Sword on a pedestal in the land of the Kais, and when Kibito and Shin found that sword, Kibito and Shin assumed that it was the real Z-Sword. When Kibito and Shin founded the fake Z-Sword, that was like thousands of years ago. Now I'm gonna tell you guys how GT Trunks founded the real Z-Sword. GT Trunks goes on an epic quest just to attain the Z-Sword. The Supreme Kai takes Trunks to a location so he can attain the Z-Sword. GT Trunks had to do many trials just to attain the Z-Sword. I am not gonna talk about the trials that much, all because I talked about it in my GT Trunks Z-Sword video. When Trunks finds the Z-Sword after the trials, it is a rusty sword. Trunks would try to test the real Z-Sword with Cashin, and what would happen is, the sword won't break from Cashin. A lot of you guys don't know what Cashin is. Cashin, it is the strongest metal in the universe in the whole entire Dragon Ball series, and it is indestructible. If Cashin the strongest metal in the universe, how come Future Trunks didn't use Cashin to make a new sword after the fight with Zamasu? And wait a minute, if it's the strongest metal in the universe, why didn't other Dragon Ball characters uses it to make weapons? Getting a little bit off topic here, GT Trunks thinks that the Z-Sword is useless all because it didn't transform into its true form. And, you know, when the Z-Sword transforms into its true form, it looks like the one from my drawing. I think this is the perfect time to end the video. Thank you for watching this video. Like, share, subscribe. Also leave a comment below if you guys want to see more of my content. And see you soon.